It was Thursday morning, May 15th, 2025. 17-year-old Pheobe Bishop was scheduled to fly from Bundaberg to Perth to visit her boyfriend. According to her housemates, James Wood and Tanika Bromley, they drove her to Bundaberg Regional Airport that morning. She was last seen around 8:30 wearing a green tank top and gray sweatpants, carrying a bag. She spoke briefly to her boyfriend on the phone before allegedly heading toward the terminal. But she never boarded the plane. She never checked in. And CCTV would later confirm Pheobe never even entered the airport building. Pheobe had a confirmed booking to fly from Bundaberg to Brisbane, then on to Perth. But flight records revealed she never checked in, never went through security, and her boarding pass was never scanned. Surveillance footage from the terminal confirmed what police feared. She was never seen entering the airport at all. Despite being dropped off just steps from the entrance, there was no visual confirmation of her presence inside. Her phone stopped responding shortly after her last known contact around the same time she was supposed to check in. This raised immediate alarm. If she didn't enter the airport, where did she go? Pheobe Bishop is a 17-year-old girl from Queensland, described by her family as independent, artistic, and emotionally strong. She stood around 180 centimeters tall with a pale complexion, long dyed red hair, and hazel eyes. She had recently moved in with a couple, James Wood and Tanika Bromley, in the rural town of Gin Gin. The arrangement was meant to be temporary. Days before her disappearance, she told friends she was eager to leave what she called as **** home and start fresh in Western Australia with her boyfriend. Her family says it was completely out of character for her to cut off contact. She was close to her mother, Kylie Johnson, and always stayed in touch. According to James Wood and Tanika Bromley, the couple Pheobe had been living with, they drove her from their home in Gin Gin to Bundaberg Regional Airport that Thursday morning. The trip takes about an hour. They told police she was in good spirits and that they dropped her near the terminal entrance so she could catch her flight. But investigators later revealed a critical gap. No surveillance footage ever captured her getting out of the car, walking in, or even being in the airport vicinity beyond that one last phone call. Police have not confirmed if any camera showed the car arriving or leaving. What happened between the car and the terminal door is now the core mystery. Just before 8:30 that morning, Pheobe spoke briefly to her boyfriend. That was the last confirmed contact anyone had with her. After that, her phone stopped responding. No texts, no calls. It was either switched off manually or disabled. Her family tried reaching her repeatedly throughout the day. When she failed to arrive in Perth as planned and there was still no word from her, they knew something was wrong. By that evening, Pheobe was officially reported missing. For a teenager known to stay connected, especially when traveling, her total silence was immediately suspicious. When Pheobe didn't arrive in Perth and couldn't be reached, her mother, Kylie Johnson, went into panic mode. She contacted police, filed a missing person report, and began pleading with the public on social media. Kylie described her daughter as strong-willed, but loving a girl who would never disappear without checking in. In one emotional post, she wrote, "We just need to hear her voice again. She would never leave us without a word. Something's wrong. I can feel it." From that moment, the case shifted from a possible runaway to something far more serious. As investigators dug deeper, they turned their focus to the Gin Gin home where Pheobe had been living. On May 21st, 6 days after she vanished, forensic teams executed a full search of the property. The house was in poor condition, dirty, disorganized, and surrounded by overgrown brush. Inside the yard, police discovered the remains of multiple dead dogs, contributing to what neighbors described as a rotting stench. The scene was so disturbing that officers declared the entire property a crime scene. Forensic units spent hours collecting potential evidence. What they found inside has not been publicly disclosed, but this was the first major sign that police suspected foul play. The vehicle that reportedly took Pheobe to the airport, a 2011 gray Hyundai Roman 935 registration 414U3, became a key focus for investigators. Police located the SUV and seized it for forensic examination. Specialist teams combed through the interior, looking for hair, fibers, blood traces, or any sign that could confirm Pheobe had been inside or worse, harmed. The car was later seen being towed away, and sniffer dogs were brought in to sweep the vehicle inside and out. Its movements that day and anything found within it could hold the answers to what happened between Jin and the airport. During the investigation, a disturbing lead emerged: reports of a heated argument between Pheobe and James Wood during the drive to the airport. According to a witness interviewed by detectives, Pheobe may never have reached the airport at all. The allegation suggests she could have been forced out of the car somewhere along the route, possibly before arriving at Bundaberg. Police confirmed they were actively investigating this claim, but haven't publicly verified it. Still, it raised a chilling possibility that the airport story might not be the full truth. As suspicion around the couple grew, James Wood took to Facebook with a public post denying involvement. In a surprising move, he even offered his personal fishing boat as a reward to anyone who could help find Pheobe. He wrote, "If you know where she is, you can have my boat. It's not much, but it's yours. Please, Pheobe, if you see this, let someone know you're okay." While some saw the post as sincere, others questioned the timing and motive. Both James and Tanika have been interviewed by police multiple times, but neither has been arrested or charged. They maintain that they dropped her off and know nothing more. Despite a growing search effort, no physical trace of Pheobe has been found. Her luggage, her phone, her clothing, nothing has surfaced. Police searched the area surrounding Bundaberg Airport. They checked bins, storm drains, and nearby roads. Nothing. No sightings. No witnesses. Not even a security camera showing her beyond the drop-off point. Her digital footprint stopped cold. No pings, no transactions, no social media activity. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. As days passed with no progress, police shifted their focus west toward Goodnight Scrub National Park, a dense and remote bushland area about an hour from Bundaberg. On May 24th, homicide detectives, cadaver dogs, divers, and aerial units were deployed. Police described the site as crucial to the investigation. Crews combed through thick forest, scouted waterholes, and scanned remote trails by helicopter. The park is rugged and hard to access, an ideal place to hide evidence. But after intense searching, authorities made no public statement about discoveries. If anything was found, they're keeping it tightly under wraps. Amid growing silence from investigators, Pheobe's mother, Kylie Johnson, took to social media with a raw and emotional appeal. She wrote, "She is an essential part of our lives. We need her home. We need to hear her music, feel her hugs, hear her voice. Pheobe would never just vanish without telling us. Please, if you know anything, speak up." Her messages have been shared across the country. Flyers were posted on street corners, gas stations, even airport gates. The family's message is heartbreakingly simple. Pheobe didn't run away. She didn't disappear on her own. Something happened. By now, police have confirmed several hard facts. She never checked in for her flight. Surveillance shows she never entered the terminal. Her phone went dark after that last call. The house she lived in was declared a crime scene. The SUV she rode in was seized and forensically searched. No trace of her has been found. And most importantly, her disappearance is officially classified as suspicious by Queensland police. Despite growing pressure from the public and media, police have not named any suspects. They've released no arrest warrants. They've kept key findings like the SUV forensic results and house search evidence confidential. Detectives have stated they're keeping an open mind, but their silence suggests they may be closing in on a theory or protecting sensitive leads. The two housemates remain under scrutiny but have not been charged. And as the days go by, frustration grows. People want answers, but investigators are playing it close to the chest. Pheobe Bishop didn't just vanish. A 17-year-old girl with plans, a ticket, and a family waiting does not simply disappear without a reason. There's a gap between the car door and the airport entrance. A window of time with no cameras, no witnesses, and no answers. Police believe foul play is involved. Her family believes someone out there is hiding the truth. And maybe that truth is sitting with someone right now, silent, afraid, or guilty. Because girls like Pheobe don't just go missing. Someone knows what happened, and it's time they spoke.